Now we're just gonna push up on it. Ah, did I just break that? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to RevRender Garage. I am Sean, and if this is your first time on the channel, welcome. Glad to see you here. Glad to have you aboard. Check out all the videos. See what you think. Give us a like. Those really help us out. It doesn't cost you a thing, and it only takes you a second. And guess what? It doesn't hurt, and it won't bite you. So today's video is touting again how much we are problem solvers. And we love solving problems using 3D printing.
Golly, that sounds swell.
Today, we are going to solve a problem that I experienced, as well as another friend of mine. I have a pair of Beats Studio 3 earphones. I love using these in the shop.
They're amazing sounding.
I'm saying all this because they're expensive.
That's right, what up, dog? We gotta give them what they want.
I had a pair just like this. When I went to grab them out of the car, they snagged a little bit and it snapped. Can you see that red-black seam right there? Insanely weak. It needs to be thicker plastic. Got a new pair of earphones. Don't want it to happen again. Came up with an idea. Gonna use 3D printing to solve it. What we're gonna do is we're gonna make a little clip that just slides up and mounts over this seam. It's just gonna cover the gap and give it some support on both sides to prevent it from stretching out too much. We're gonna go and move forward on getting this CAD'd up. Once we get it CAD'd up, we'll get it on the printer and we will get it printed out. So we're gonna take some measurements, and once we get the measurements, we can start CAD'ing this up. So the first thing we gotta do is we've got our trusty notebook, got our pen. I gotta get myself a blank page to write on. Okay, we've got our notebook, pen. So I'm gonna measure the band here, 28 millimeters. So I'm gonna go 29. And then we need to measure the thickness of it. We'll go 6.5. I'm gonna just draw up a little sketch what it should look like. Here's a little gap right here, and you're gonna be able to pop that over the side of the earphones on that thin piece, and then you'll flip it, and then it'll slide up. So you can see we've got the backing plate that's going to give it a lot of rigidity, and then you've got these little pony walls that are going to actually kind of act like a clip, and then you're gonna slide it up and it's gonna get snugger. We're gonna start CAD'ing that up.
Pro tip, learning to CAD is not that hard. Try it, and you just may love it. Now CAD me up something.
We've got it all CAD'd up. You can see it's gonna slide up onto the earphones. So it's gonna cover this whole area right here. It sits, I don't know, it sits a little over an inch from this edge. You can see on the top of this, I made this little nub that stuck out. And the reason is when it slides up, it's probably gonna have a little bit of a gap there. So we wanna fill that in, and that'll prevent it from bending. We're gonna get it ready for the 3D printer, get it on the 3D printer, get it printed out, and then we're going to test it and see if it works. All right, folks, I think the print is finished. We're gonna go check it out and see how it looks. I'm excited to see these earphone supports. So let's take a look. Oh yeah, so I printed them in white. Makes it easier to see them when you're printing. Let's pull one of these off. And we need a little cleanup. But once we get that done, we will be able to test these out and see how they work. Another thing I was gonna tell you is I added a little bit more design to them to add a raised area here. And I'll show you what I mean when we get them all cleaned up. Right now, I'm gonna take them and get them cleaned up, and then we're gonna show you what they look like and test them on the earphones. So I've got the white ones off the printer, as you saw. Got them cleaned up. They're looking pretty good. I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna hook it over the thinner part, and then I'm gonna try to slide it up onto here, and you can see it's starting to slide on that side, but the problem is it's not quite. We're gonna have to widen this up. So I will take care of that, and hopefully try 2 is the magic try.
This is the magic trick, huh?
Illusion, Michael. Trick is something a whore does for money.
See you soon. Before we get printing these things out, I want to show you some of the problems I've solved with 3D printing. A battery tray. This was for one of Austin's scooters. Can't find a battery box? Make a battery box. Next one is the blinker button for a scooter that I had. Okay, next on the list. This is for a dog gate that I have out on my deck. I popped one of the other ones out, took it inside, and created a simple 3D design. Gate's been up ever since. Next up, a headlight conversion mount. Instead of spending $150 on one, made one, printed it out, works perfect. If you've watched that episode, you would know that. Next is a fuel pump mount. Created Austin this fuel pump mount. Solved the problem with 3D printing. You might have already seen this in the episode where we show you how to install electronic fuel pump. Next up, I had some buttons to open the garage doors. I CAD'd up this little design which allowed me to mount some colored buttons that I bought. It fits around a plastic post. My buttons are nice and mounted and people see it and go, dude, where did you get that? Next on the list, a tray. I do a lot of powder coating and I have these little triangles that I use to test my powder coats on and my powder coat designs. So I made this little tray. What is up next? A license plate light mount. Elegant, simple, boom. Next on the list, I relocated my blinker and my high beam mounts on one of my scooters. I created a plate that mounts into the battery box here, and then you've got left blinker, right blinker, and your high beam indicator. Needed some spacers for one of my scooters that I bought, so I just printed out some plastic spacers. Next thing we got is a prototype for a speedometer mount that we use in our Speedo conversion kit. Okay, this is the speedometer case that we use in our Speedo conversion kit. 3D printing to the rescue. Actually, 2 more things. This is used to level my plasma table. This holds a caster wheel in it, and it worked. That was a table leveler, furniture clamp. This is the first thing I CAD'd up. We have some deck furniture out back. That deck furniture has clamps that come with it. Look at this simple design. Went out there, clip, clip, clip. Just another reason why 3D printing is amazing. So let's go check out these headphone supports. And if they're done, we'll pull them off the printer and we'll test them out and see if they work.
Pop quiz.
If you answered D, you're a smart little SOB.
We are going to test this out right now and see how well it works. So, drum roll please. Let's get this on here. Slid it over the thin part right there. Now we're just going to push up on it. Hang on a second. Did I just break that? Oh, we're all good. Thought I broke it. I'm gonna push it up just a little bit more. Look at that. Covering the gap. It's covering the bad seam. Look at that. And this thing is not going anywhere. You've got your little spacer right there. That keeps the earphones from pulling out too far because these are curved. Holy halibut. It looks great. Bam. You're damn solid. Another problem solved with 3D printing. One last thing before we go. If you would like to get a hold of this STL file so you can print it out on your own, we can do that for you. Comment on this video. I would love this STL file. Be a subscriber, give us a like, and then turn on your notifications. We will send that STL file to you. No problem. And with that, I'm gonna wrap up this video and I'm gonna tell you that if you're interested in getting into 3D printing, we're gonna have an everything you need to know about 3D printing video coming out very soon. I'm gonna put the links to the Creality Ender 3 S1 Pro printers that I use, and they're actually very affordable to get into. I just saw one on Marketplace the other day that looked in great condition, 50 bucks. If you're looking to get into 3D printing, it is an amazing thing to try out. There are tons of sites that offer tons of downloads of STL files, which you can use to print out cool projects. But if you don't want to just print tchotchkes and little dinosaurs and dragons and keychains, then get into CADing. And that's not that hard either. I didn't even know how to CAD 1 year ago. And as you can see,
Preach it, brother.
we're gonna save ourselves another 300 bucks. Next time I drop these or snag them on something, they ain't gonna break. Problem solved. With that, subscribe to the channel if you have not subscribed yet. And if you liked this video and you really got something out of it, then give us a like.
Pro tip, clicking the like button is easy, free, makes you feel good, doesn't bite, and helps us out. Now get to it.
Those help surface our videos in YouTube. The more likes, the more we get surfaced. So I can't beg of you enough to just right now click on the thumbs up. Do it.
Do it.
Right now. Just do it.
Do it.
And if you want to make a comment, tell me what the best thing is that you've printed out. What is your pride and joy that you have made 3D printing? Let me know what it is. With that, I'm going to say, until next time, RevRender out.
As always, thanks for watching. Tune in every Tuesday and Saturday for new videos. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Those likes really help us out with the YouTube algorithm. Until next time, RevRender out.